This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We'll hear what local and state politicians have to say about President Trump's executive order blocking people from certain countries and refugees from entering the United States. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information. I'm Ken Kara and here's our Monday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Controversy has erupted nationwide over an executive order signed by President Donald Trump. The order blocks all refugees from entering the United States for 120 days and all travelers from Iran, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, and Yemen are blocked for 90 days. That order impacted an Allentown family. Governor Tom Wolf met with the Asali family, whose family members are legal immigrants from Syria who were traveling to their new home in Allentown on Saturday, but were detained and sent back to the Middle East as a result of the executive order.
They have been living in Allentown for decades. Mrs. Asali's one of her brothers is a 25-year veteran of the U.S. Army, fought in Desert Storm. Dr. Asali's brother and sister-in-law have been working for an immigration visa for the last 13 years, since 2003, and yesterday were denied permission to enter the United States here in the airport in Philadelphia. I think others can speak to the legal issues far better than I, but as a Pennsylvanian and as American, this is not who we are. Pennsylvania is a place of welcome. The United States was set up to be a place where people could escape oppression. This is not a place that people come to experience oppression, and that's what their family members experience. I, for one, as an American, as a Pennsylvanian, and I'm outraged.
I've been here for many, many years, and I am devastated what happened to our family. We've done everything by the book and by the rules and what America wanted us. We always lived by the rules all our lives, and I was saddened and I'm heartbroken because they had to be sent back to the war zone, and we were so excited to have them. They were only an hour away, to be put on the same plane and sent back after 18 hours of flight and a long road of traveling. I'm glad that they are safe at this point, and I hope that this doesn't stay, because they don't deserve this. And we don't deserve this to happen to us.
A stay was granted for immigrants in transit by a federal judge on Saturday. No word yet on what that will mean for this family. Meanwhile, Congressman Lou Barletta has a different opinion. The congressman, a staunch opponent of illegal immigration, applauded the president's executive order. Barletta says, quote, "In hearings before my House Homeland Security Committee, we have had numerous national security experts tell us that we simply cannot accurately screen refugees because we have no information from their home countries to verify their identities. In many cases, we simply have no idea who we are admitting to the country," unquote. An ecumenical service was held yesterday in Tamaqua to remember all lives lost to addiction. More than 250 people took part in the ceremony at Bethany Evangelical Congregational Church to mark the National Day of Remembrance. It's an annual event to remember those lost and to provide support for the families. There were hugs and tears as 29 loved ones were remembered at the local ceremony. John Sienkiewicz, coordinator of Safer Streets for Tamaqua's Little Feet, says this was the biggest crowd they have had for any of their events. He and his wife formed the organization after their 23-year-old daughter, Alexandria, died to a fentanyl overdose last year. Monday's Catholic Schools Week activity at Holy Family Academy in Hazleton was a community day. Local professionals stopped by to talk about everything from nutrition and meteorology to how to train seeing eye dogs.
We learned about different nutritional values of what you should and shouldn't eat every day and what to stay away from, and like the serving sizes of different things.
So healthy living there. And then you had an EMT come in. Talk about that talk.
Well, that was pretty fun. That was interesting. We learned about all the different symptoms of cardiac arrest or a heart attack, and how to perform CPR.
Do you have an interest maybe in being an EMT, or what kind of are you interested in?
Well, I want to be a police officer in the police force when I'm older, but that's about it.
Why that? What kind of led you there?
I don't know, I just wanted to always help people and stuff like that.
So the EMT thing really interests you then, because you see you'd be working with them obviously as a police officer, so that kind of pique your interest?
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's important for the kids to know some of the agencies and some of the people that do kind of the behind the scenes things and what they have to do. We certainly do expect service out of our students, or we have a Students of Service Club where they'll go to nursing homes and do different things, help with the homeless collections and all those kinds of things. So we'd like to show them the opportunities that they have to serve the community.
Different events will be held throughout the week at Holy Family Academy, including the popular game day that will include some basketball. February is just 2 days away, and Hazleton's First Friday celebration is this Friday. Lisa Sugart has more on a fun night for the entire family.
If you've ever wanted to take part in a scavenger hunt, now's your chance. It's a great theme for the upcoming First Friday for the month of February. Here to tell us all about the activities taking place in downtown Hazleton is Krista Schneider. She's the executive director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress. So we're going on a scavenger hunt, eh?
Yes, a scavenger hunt. It should be fun. We have about a dozen businesses participating, and the way it works is you could either go, and this is like a free family fun event. So you could go by yourself, you could go with a friend, you could take your kids, you can have a group together. And if you start out at the Dragonfly at 5 p.m., you register there, you get your list of clues and a map, and you basically have to go to the different locations to find the clue, write the answer on the sheet, turn it back in by the end of the evening, and you're invited to an after. So everybody who participates comes to the after party, and that's where if you the person with the team with the most points has a chance to win the prizes. And we have some really nice prizes. We have 4 club seat tickets to the Penguins game. We have ski lift tickets to Jack Frost Big Boulder, and we also have 4 snow tubing to Montage Mountain. So it's like we're trying to get the families involved. The prizes are kid and family friendly, so we want to kind of get people out and about, give them something to do in the middle of the beginning of February.
Sounds like a great idea. And I know you recently had a meeting to get people more involved with First Friday, because this has really grown and it's become quite popular.
Yeah, people are really getting interested. More businesses, more organizations now are trying to figure out how they could get involved. We had a nice brainstorming session. We kind of planned out the themes for the rest of the year. So we're looking forward to doing some new things, as well as some things that really worked well last year.
Well, if anybody wants to get involved, do they give you a call?
Yeah, they could give me a call, 570-455-1509 at the Chamber. The First Friday poster and the scavenger hunt, all those details, all the rules and that's on our website, downtownhazleton.org. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
One last question. Do they have to register for the scavenger hunt, or can you just show up that day?
They could just show up that day. I mean, yeah, we're just going to register. It won't be a long process, so people just get their hand in there, or get their name, get their information, get their sheet, and then they're on their way.
All right, so you could win some really great prizes. It's taking place First Friday, that's February 3rd, in downtown Hazleton, the scavenger hunt from 5 to 8 p.m. Go to downtownhazleton.org for all the details. If you want to get involved with the First Friday celebrations, give Krista a call, and she'll be back to keep us up to date on how this is progressing and how the other future events will be throughout downtown Hazleton.
Thanks, Lisa. Coming up on SSPTV News, we'll check out the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders' new alternate logo, and we'll check our sports knowledge with another round of trivia treats with Ron Marchetti. And up next, we'll check in with our friends at the Walken Art Center in Schuylkill Haven. This is SSPTV News, available in beautiful HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
You have until tomorrow to take advantage of the New Year's fitness deal at Core Fitness in Hazleton. Core Fitness, the premier women's fitness club, women's only fitness club in Hazleton, invites you to buddy up and split the cost of the joining fee. That's a $25 savings for you and a friend. Call 570-455-7818 for all the details, or stop by Core Fitness during regular office hours at 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton. This special offer ends tomorrow, January 31st.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
The sun apparently is still a thing. It was nice seeing our star today, and enjoy it because we might not see it again until Thursday. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, 20% chance of some light snow after 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 19 degrees. Tuesday, light snow mainly after 10 a.m. Our high will be 33 degrees. New snow accumulation of around an inch possible. At night, a chance of light snow before 8 p.m., then a chance of snow showers after 8 p.m. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 25 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 21 miles per hour, and we can get less than half an inch of snow possible. Wednesday, 30% chance of snow showers mainly before 8 a.m. Mostly cloudy. We'll have a high of 34. At night, 20% chance of snow showers, partly cloudy. Our low is 19 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 28, and then at night, partly cloudy with a low of 14 degrees. Friday, once again, mostly sunny with a high in the mid-20s, and then Friday night, partly cloudy and cold with a low of 11 degrees.
Attention all vendors. The Walk-In Arts Center in Schuylkill Haven needs your help. There are several special events upcoming, and they would like you to participate. Here to tell us all about these wonderful events and how you can help is Lisa Robinson, the Executive Director of the Walk-In Arts Center in Schuylkill Haven, which is a huge place with 20 different things going on at one time, I believe, or maybe more than that. We're starting with February 9th, a ladies' night out that you're having at the Walk-In Arts Center. So tell us about this.
Yes, February 9th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. we have a ladies' night out right before Valentine's Day to come and pamper yourself, to go shopping. Take a night, take an evening, and spend it with your girlfriends and spoil yourself. Entertain yourself. Have a great night. The main gallery is going to be filled with vendors, and we are asking if you sell something, if you make something, please contact the Walk-In Arts Center. You can go on event registration, click on Ladies Night Out, www.walkinartscenter.org, and you can register for the event as a vendor.
All righty, that sounds like a fun time. So again, that's February 9th. Then we're moving on to the month of March already. Before we know it, these are all going to be here, and that's the sad part of it all. But you are having, I guess it's the 4th annual bridal fair?
Yes, and again, in our main gallery. Our main gallery, we hold a lot of different events. And in our main gallery, we rent it out for multiple different weddings. The room itself transforms almost every single weekend, not only for events, but for weddings. And it is absolutely amazing. And on Sunday, March 12th, we are having our 4th annual bridal fair, and we are still looking for vendors. So if you have some type of service that you offer for a wedding, please give us a call. You can go on our website, www.walkinartscenter.org, go on event registration, and click on bridal fair. You can go right in there, and you can register as a vendor. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call, 570-732-3728.
Now, I know that's a while off yet, but when it comes time for the actual people to go to the bridal fair, do they need to register too?
You can, absolutely. We would prefer people to register. Again, it is free. It's open to the public, but we always like to have the registrations ahead of time. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the main gallery on Sunday, March 12th.
All right, so already thinking for all those future brides out there, perfect way to find out everything that you need for your beautiful wedding, and you might even want that venue for your beautiful wedding as well.
Absolutely, and there's so many different things trending for 2017 and 2018, and we try to keep on the cuff of that to make sure that we have and we offer all those different things for our brides.
All righty, and lastly, we're already moving into the month of April, believe it or not, but you're having a craft brew fest. So tell us about that.
Yes, the Craft Brew Fest is sponsored by the Our Haven Foundation. It's a nonprofit organization in Schuylkill Haven, and we're having our 2nd annual Craft Brew Fest. $30 in advance for a ticket, $35 at the door, and that ticket gives you a souvenir glass where you can go around and taste the different craft brews that are offered, and the breweries will have vendors there to represent their brewery and to discuss and answer any type of questions you might have about the different brews.
So are you looking for vendors for that right now?
No, not right now for the Craft Brew Fest. Right now, we're looking for ticket sales for that. So if you're interested and you like craft brew, go again on the Walk-In Arts Center website, www.walkinartscenter.org, and you can register to get your tickets.
All right, all this happening, plus there's classes there, so much more. Go to their website, check it out, and if you have any questions, give Lisa a call. She'll be glad to help you. But if you're interested in participating, either as a vendor or as a person just attending, please check it out and register so you won't be disappointed.
Thanks, Lisa. Excuse me, I'm registering for the Craft Beer Fair so you could read the lottery numbers on your own. When we come back, I'll recap what happened this weekend in local sports, and Ron Marchetti has trivia treats.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
We're getting ready to pull into the stretch run of the high school basketball season, and boy, is it exciting. Here's what happened over the weekend on our SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Hazelton area Cougars are now 8-0 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. They're a half game ahead of rival Crestwood in the Division I standings, and these two teams will meet at Hazelton area on Friday, February 10th. Marion is 9-0 in Schuylkill League play, and they have a 2-game lead over Shenandoah Valley in Division III. The Colts won a league game and a non-league game over the weekend. In the non-league win, Brandon Muhammad hit a triple-double with 23 points, 18 rebounds, and 10 blocks. Shenandoah Valley beat rival Monoy area with Joel Santana scoring 26 points in the win. Monoy area beat Minersville in overtime with Mike Joseph scoring 13 for the Bears in that one. Tamaqua won a non-league game and dropped a Schuylkill League Division I game over the weekend. North Schuylkill, they topped Minersville, and MMI lost to Wyoming Sem. Every game is so critical now for the Marion girls as they are a game behind Monoy area in Schuylkill League Division III. Those two teams will meet on February 6th in hometown. Brenna Carnish led the way in this one with 16 points. Avery Jordan's 30 points led North Schuylkill past Allentown Central Catholic. Monoy area lost only their second game of the season to Bethlehem Freedom, and Nanacoke stayed undefeated with a win over Hazelton area. Kendra File had 28 points in that one. The Penn State Hazelton women kept pace in the race for the top seed in the Penn State University Athletic Conference playoffs. Stephanie Guevara had a double-double with 18 points and 10 rebounds. The men won thanks to Jacob Solano's 29 points and Jordan Singletary's double-double. He had 19 points and 15 rebounds. And it was another big weekend for Hazelton area wrestling as they had 3 champions at the Coal Cracker Invitational. Jimmy Hoffman, Shane Noonan, and Carson Kinney all brought home gold. Anthony Martuccio won his 100th bout on his way to bronze, and Tamaqua's Tanner McHugh took gold at 132 pounds. In the pool, Jorge Moncayo won the 50 and 100 freestyle, and Paul Flowers won the 100 butterfly and 100 breaststroke for the Cougars, but both Hazelton area swimming teams lost to Tunkhannock. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders grabbed 2 trophies in 2016, winning the International League Championship and the AAA National Championship. Now in 2017, they have a new logo to show off. Here's Andy Ashby with the new Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders alternative logo. It's a baby bomber. As you may or may not know, the New York Yankees are known as the Bronx Bombers, and since the Rail Riders are their AAA affiliate, well, do you get where I'm going? The Rail Riders will sport the logo during Sunday home games this season at PNC Field in Music. To get some sweet baby bomber merchandise, check out their website this week. Ron Marchetti is going to drop some sports knowledge bombs right now in Trivia Treats.
The final Monday of January and the final day of the month. Welcome to Trivia Treats. Hi, everybody. 2 very significant things happened on this day in local sports. January 30th, very exciting. 1 good, 1 bad. Let's get the bad one out of the way first. January 30th, 1987, the highest scoring high school basketball game in the history of St. Joseph's Gym. Nanacoke defeated Hazelton 92-90 in overtime. 5 Mountaineer players fell out of that game. Many fans, including myself, thought a zebra by the name of O'Toole made some nasty calls that night at the zoo on 5th and Laurel in Hazelton, PA. Mother of God! He's home. He might be Coach of Myers tomorrow. If it's the same one, I think it is. Payback time. The home team got robbed. That happened exactly 30 years ago tonight. January 30th, 1987. That was a bad night. Great game, though. Bad night. But 40 years ago tonight, well, actually, 41 was a good night. January 30th, 1976, Hazelton High upset previously unbeaten Northampton 71-63 behind a school record performance by Mike Palumbo. It was a blazing HHS record, 39-point effort that spearheaded the dramatic victory over the Concrete Kids, who were 14-0. Palumbo, a 5'10" senior, who had the sweetest turnaround jump shot on this side of heaven, broke Hazelton's Tony Kinney's single-season record of 37 points that was set in 1968. Northampton also came into that game 12-0 in the East Penn League. The Mountaineers had lost 3 straight and 5 of their last 6, making this a very big upset of pretty darn good proportions. Andy Dwyer played like King Kong off the boards to grab 21 rebounds to go along with his 9 counters. Ernie Serafin, remember him? He had an outstanding all-around game, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals. And the teamwork of all amounts, including Mike Danko, Joe Bruno, Frank Brocious, Tony Fadul, and Vince Sacchi. HHS only committed 11 turnovers that night, but there was just no stopping Palumbo in that game. Most of his 16 field goals were long ones, which would have been 3-point land now, but it was 13 years too soon before threes became a reality. Mike Palumbo, wearing number 20, hit his record breaker with 4 seconds showing on the clock. Coach Dave Schaefer's Mounts moved to 10-6 overall and 7-6 in East Penn League. It was just a great, great night. You have a great night. See you Friday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, have you gotten your ticket yet for the 2017 Grey Dog Raffle? The raffle is a major fundraiser for St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham, and prizes include a 2-year lease on a 2017 Cadillac, purchase of a 2017 Mazda, or $20,000 cash, and plenty of other prizes are also available, and tickets are $100 each. The winners will be drawn Super Bowl Sunday, February 5th, and for info, just call 570-788-1997. Our next announcement, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, having a Pierogi, Halushki, and Halupki sale Friday, February 3rd from 10 a.m. to 5:30. Please call ahead to secure your order, 570-929-2179. And finally, St. John the Baptist Orthodox Church, located in Nesquehoning, building a theme basket raffle Saturday, February 4th, be featuring theme baskets, special raffles, refreshments, and a bake sale. For info, just call 570-669-6036. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Rita Dietrich of West Hazelton. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. at the Christ Lutheran Church. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the church. The Rosenstock Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Rita R. Rondosh, formerly of Hazelton. Mass is Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church. There is no public viewing. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Mary Frances Chenowa of Tresco. Funeral is Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the Holy Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church. Viewing is private. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonnet Funeral Home. And finally, Daniel A. McHugh of Klein Township. Funeral is Thursday at 10:30 a.m. from the Damiano Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Jamie Camella of Drums. Jamie, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
It's Super Bowl week. Who you got, the Falcons or the Patriots? We'll find out who Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker is picking on Wednesday during Dave Day. That and so much more this week on SSPTV News. We'll give away Frankie's Pizza as well. Take it easy, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.